We've already talked about a good checklist. Let's talk about a bad checklist. And it's not so much that the checklist is bad as much as it is the person who is using the checklist. Let's face it, no matter what you're doing in life, no matter how things are coming along, you have certain things that you have to do every day. That, again, is your good checklist. The bad checklist I'm talking about is, I'm going to pick on inspectors. I'm privileged at this moment to be watching something unfold, transpire, whatever the word is here that I would like to use. But if you are the inspector and you have your checklist and you are going into a business, organization, department, whatever it is that you're going into, let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, that I am running a bowling alley. Okay? I have my bowling alley. It has the little snack bar thing. It has a little store. It has some stuff for sale. So, obviously, different areas of my bowling alley are going to fall under different inspectors. If that inspector comes to me with a checklist, and on this little checklist, it asks me, where do you store your tires? If I'm a bowling alley and I have a store and a snack bar, I obviously have no dealings with tires. Now, I will have dealings with wheels that come on my roller skates, or if I had a skating rink, or I may have, I don't know, maybe the little wheels that, come along to help that bowling ball get right back up to the person so they can bowl again. I'm sure that's not the kind of tires they're talking about. No, they're talking about the tires that go on your car, on your little moped bicycle thing, your whatever. As an inspector, if you don't know how a bowling alley is run, just because you have this checklist that tells you how it's supposed to be run, obviously I don't have tires in my bowling alley, so that's not going to apply. Why would you keep pounding on that? Why is it that I cannot tell you that that is not applicable? It does not apply to my business. It does not apply to what I do. So for you inspectors out there who insist that you have to answer the question because I have to check this off on my checklist, there's a problem. Huge problem. Could you please learn to think for yourself instead of just following some little checklist that you've gotten that your boss gave to you, who got it from another boss, who got it from another boss, who has no flippin' idea what is going on in a bowling alley? As a matter of fact, probably have never even run a business. Yes, I'm frustrated. And I've already warned you that some of these videos, most of them here for the next few days, are going to be coming out of frustration. I am recording them all at the same time due to the situation that's going on, and I want to make sure the points are made. Please be sure your checklist applies to whatever it is you're checking. Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to answer it. If it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. Please, everyone, learn to think for yourself. Stop having other people do it for you. Just stop. It's really simple. You were given a brain to use. Your brain is a muscle. If you don't exercise it, this is what happens. You walk into a business, an organization, or a department not knowing what the heck it is that they do, and you're upset because they can't mark off something on your checklist. And your bad checklist has nothing to do with what they're doing. That's why they can't fill it out. It's non-applicable. Figure it out. Please use your brain. You were not in line and somebody said, here's your brain, and you thought they said train, okay? It really does not work that way. Everybody is given a brain. We still have the freedom to think for ourselves. Please practice your freedom to think for yourself. And when someone tells you it's non-applicable, you might want to listen. Just a little bit. You don't have to listen a lot, but just a little bit. Okay? Your bad checklist versus a good checklist. The bad checklist frustrates people. Does not accomplish anything. The good checklist, everybody works well together, everything gets done, everything moves forward, everybody's more profitable, everybody's making more money, more business is coming in, more phone calls are coming in. Just knock it off. Get rid of your bad checklist and get a checklist that applies to whatever it is that you're going in and investigating. Please. Frustration. We all have it. Let's work through the bad checklist. If you have some solutions to working through the bad checklist, please share them, because I know a lot of people who are more frustrated than I am. They're in it. I'm just watching it. So I would love to share with them your comments. So please, feel free to leave the comments below and let us all learn how to handle the bad checklists. I appreciate each and every one of you greatly. Thank you in advance for your comments and your concerns. God bless. May you have a wonderful day, and may my frustration disappear. Until next time.